that inside there is a very special metal coltan that is coming from the effort of the people on the ground. And the technology of transformation of coltan is not known by the people of Shingolobwe or of Bisiwe as it were centuries ago. Because now there is a gap between the place where resources are mined and the place where it's transformed. So when we talk about development, that's where things change. That's where all the disaster and poverty came. And that was questions some come. You are from Congo, so why your country so poor like that, but we have a lot of resources? Yes, because our duty is limited to dig and put on the ground and then it disappears. And then we so surprised to see what come out. Very important. But we know that technology represents power. The one who masters the technology has power. That's the reality. In the past, countries were so powerful when they have a lot of weapons. Nowadays, powerful countries are those who master the technology. You may not have the strong army, but you can master technology, you are high rank. And in the past also, all the empires that were so prosperous, they master at least the transformation of one or two mineral or resources that they have. Nowadays, it changed. I said in the past, Congo was like Katanga, was mastering the technology of copper. That was the only mineral mine that time. Today you have hundreds of mineral discovered around Katanga, but they don't even master the technology of one. Not even one is transformed locally. So the more you lose the transformation of resources, the more you don't master the technology, the more you become weak, you don't represent anything. And the more you master that, the more you are higher. That's why there's a link between technology and power. So there should be a politic that is driving any exploitation of resources. Not only minerals, any resources. Wherever you live, there should be a politic driving the exploitation of your resource in order to make you more powerful. That's what's missing nowadays countries. So that's the reality of technology and power. That's the reality of progress today. When we talk about progress, don't forget that the progress is leaving so many people behind on the ground. And only few people are taking advantage. But we all seem like benefiting of that. But please, please, always question ourselves, what is behind the technology that we have? None of us will be comfortable to be eating in a restaurant where cleaners are teenagers. When we have people of 10 years cleaning, yes, you bought your plate, but at least you will be shocked. You will go to the manager and say, what does it mean? How can such a child be working here? It's a crime. Yes, but for us to have our cell phone, our laptop, our battery, whatever, there are children working in the mine 50 meters under the ground without mask, without protection, and most of them die when their mine collapse. So in any each and any mine, there is a grave in. People who die, and when you die there, they don't go down to dig, they will just cover, make a ceremony because life you have to carry on. Who wanna go and talk about that? So in the project we'll discover some testimonies of people who escaped from that, who were part of that, seeing the disaster and the trauma that they carry about that. And it's true, try to make some research on your own and discover what's going around, because all that you're not gonna find it in the news. You only find it if you do your own effort. But as I said, we cannot live without technology, but we can also do our best to make things change. We can't be losing so many lives just to enjoy what we enjoy in our small comfort. Congo is an example of that disaster. When you hear about the war, the insecurity, the rebellion in Congo, is not about community fighting. It's about people trying to control what is underground. And having more than 6 million people that have lost their life, and there's no sanction about that, no action. It's a movie that is carrying for more than 20 years. That's the reality of that small corner in Kivu where it's burning. But for us to enjoy the technology, it has to burn there. Then we get what we have. Can we change? We may change. And I think the project is time to question us in what really is our world, what means development today, what means progress today, and what can we do together. So we're trying to archive that. We're trying to archive what is not always said. And it's a participatory approach that we mix in testimonies, research, and whatever. And at the same time also, we made a very amazing thing, that is the technology, the recent technology, for us to show that both sides of the coins have to go together. So we put all of them together. Let's enjoy the technology, but discover also what goes behind. That's the sense of this project. So it's an ongoing project. We start, and it's not something that is done. With all your effort, your contribution, and I think we can change also the curve of this disaster. We can. So I don't know if I took so many time, or if it's fine, but it was just an introduction to us to discover what drove this project somewhere, and the discussion will carry on. And I can't even touch all the point because it's better for you also to discover by your own, and then we come to the discussion to complete. So for now, thank you so much for being part of this moment. We really value your presence. We really acknowledge your presence, and thank you for being here. Thanks so much.